Don't settle for breadcrumbs. Don't settle for minimal efforts or minimal gestures. When there is somebody out there who would cross the globe just to be with you, when there's somebody out there who would cross an ocean just to come to see you, you don't need people who would be with you only if it is convenient for them. You don't need people who will be with you only if you're 30 minutes away. People that truly care for you would consider their agenda and their needs as much as they would consider your agenda and your needs. Don't get in one-sided relationships, darling. You know that is not healthy, and you know that is not fair to you, and you gotta admit it. And I'm telling you all of this because I kept making the same mistakes for way too long. I kept settling for the wrong relationships, for the wrong people, because I wanted to be in a relationship. But I was making so many compromises with myself. I was crossing my own boundaries. And then I was wondering why I was feeling bitter. And then I was wondering why I was feeling unhappy. It was me, because I was settling for less than what I deserve. You deserve much more, but it's time for you to stop settling for the bare minimum. If you're healing, if you're leveling up, it is time for you to raise the bar. It is time for you to raise your standards too. You know that your reality cannot change if you don't change your personality first. It took me quite some time to get to this realization, but it's true. Your life changes when you change, darling. The change starts with you first. You need to check, how do you treat yourself and how do you treat others? Do you tend to prioritize everybody else but yourself? Do you tend to cross your boundaries? Do you put others on a pedestal while you're putting yourself behind? If that is you, maybe it's time for you to change the way you behave, to change the way you treat yourself first, to change the way you treat others as well. Because if you want others to respect you, you gotta start respecting yourself first. That's true. It's hard to realize it at first, but it's true. Because oftentimes we disrespect ourselves and then we expect others to respect us. It's hard to happen. It really is. Because people treat us the way we treat ourselves. If you show others that you cross your boundaries, then that is a sign for them that they can also cross your boundaries and nothing will happen. And you will be there no matter what. Well, guess what? It is time to reconsider. It is time to change the way you behave, the way you treat yourself, the way you treat others. Stop settling for the bare minimum. If you have been healing yourself, if you have been leveling up, you need to raise that bar. You need to raise your standards, darling. And I know that when you're healing, it can get lonely because when you're evolving, when you're developing, many people won't do it. Many people would stay the same. They won't grow with you and they will leave. But trust me, you're better off without them. You're gonna have some quiet time because that also happened to me when I started healing. When I started putting myself first, many people start telling me that I changed for the worse because they couldn't take advantage of me anymore. And that was good. That was fine with me. Many people left my life, and that's fine because that made space for the right people, for the right circumstances to come in. And now I'm happier because I made some new great friends. I've met some amazing people. I might not be where I want to be yet, but I'm moving in that direction. I'm making progress, and this is what matters for me. Because if I haven't started my healing journey, if I haven't started working on myself, I would have been where I was 5 years ago. And I know that I'm much further now. Don't settle for less than what you deserve, darling. It's time for you to aim higher. Thank you for watching and spending some time with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that it brought you some sort of value. If it did, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!